Guys, what's going on? I'm back to selfie mode this week because I could not get anyone to help me hold the camera. I actually asked someone before class ended and they just said no, like flat out. I thought it was kind of funny because, well, I don't know, I asked one person and I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to ask anyone else. I'm just going to do it by myself. I didn't want to try to think of this person said no because they were busy, because they didn't like me, so it's just like, I was like, you know what, I'll just do it myself like I normally do. But okay, I just finished the third week. Actually, this past week was not so busy because there was a big holiday in Korea. So I went traveling for a bit, and we only had class yesterday and today. I'll just jump straight into the title. I don't want to just like talk about class each and every time exactly, what I've been doing, but maybe, something a little more tangential or conceptual. Anyways, so what I was thinking, before I signed up for the class, and even when I got here, I kind of thought to myself, I don't know about these other students. They kind of, like I said, they're different from me. We're not exactly the same people. And part of the reason is because, as you know, many people sign up for this language school over here. You can't really see it. It's like one of those buildings over there, because they just love, K-pop and K-music and all this Korean stuff. So I think there's a word called Koreaboo, and that would probably describe a lot of the people there. I like Korea, but I don't love Korea the same way they do. I mean, maybe I will later, who knows. Anyways, part of me thought, okay, like that's a little bit dorky or nerdy to move, all the way over here and do all that just because you like a few movies or a few series. I know, whatever, I might be oversimplifying it. I don't really even actually know how popular this stuff is. Like, I used to think it was niche, but now I think it's probably bigger than that. Either way, my point being, I didn't think too highly of someone who's just like overly fanatical about these dramas. And let's be real, I mean, I guess the main reason most of these dramas or whatever are popular is really just because they like the way the people look. It's not, I don't think the music or the other stuff is just, much better. It's optics. Okay, so one thing though that I've noticed, or that I've come to appreciate after getting to know some of them though, is that regardless of whether or not that's true, and it is maybe a bit dorky or whatever, just to go somewhere because you love something, that much, I thought to myself, there is something though that I quite admire about all the other people in the same building learning Korean as me, and that is that they actually made it here, that they actually came here, they're here now, they're learning, they made it happen. Because like, how many people love Korean dramas and movies and all that stuff? Probably a lot, but what percentage of them actually, get up and come over here, make the plans and do all of that, forework that is involved with, moving to a new country and taking that big step, not just, continuing to see something online. So I thought, they've actually made a big change and taken a big step in their lives. So that I can definitely relate to and I can admire. The other thing is, I guess when you're learning a new language in that country, it gives them a big advantage, a big step up, because oftentimes international people, definitely myself included, we go to another country and we're not even thinking about the language. I'm definitely guilty of this. Mainly, okay, I've only really lived in China and Thailand. I think I speak a fair enough level of Chinese not to feel bad about it. But in Thailand, I've definitely neglected. So that is one thing I could say I wouldn't say I regret it, but it definitely could be improved. I could have done a lot better. And, we do that everywhere. International people, we just move somewhere. We don't bother learning the language. Of course, if it's the other way around, someone moves to the US or a Western country, that's not so acceptable. Okay, I know it's hard to weigh English versus other language because it is special and does have, in my opinion, unique properties that make it hard to compare. But you know what I mean. So all these people here, they've taken a big change. They're moving to the country, and that's why I said they're doing it right, because they're not just going to move here and stay in their bubble and speak, English or French or Spanish the whole time they're here. They're really interested, invested in learning the language. This course is quite expensive. I'm not sure if you guys know, but it's nearly $2,000 for 10 weeks. and you know, you need like books and housing. Most of these people aren't working either, so they saved a ton. They've put so much work into it, more than me, that's for sure, because I'm able to work while I'm here, so it's not a big problem to finance this. But if I had to do it all from savings like everyone else here, that's a different story. So I know they've worked hard, maybe for in many months or even years, to be able to save that much to come here. So like I said, this all ties back into what I said. I kind of can now appreciate or admire, even though in the beginning, you know, maybe I had slightly mean thoughts, or I wouldn't even call them mean. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But that's what I was thinking of this past week, and how my reference or my opinion has changed a little bit on that topic. But other than that, I'll update you guys next week. Things are going good here. The weather is cooling down. It's actually, we had a classmate from Bangkok, from Thailand, a Thai girl. She had a birthday yesterday. It was kind of cute because one of our teachers prepared like a cupcake for her and put a candle in it. And today she's having a little like birthday get together. So we're going to like some all-you-can-eat pork and soju place. But before that, I'm just going home. I just got out of class. Typically, as soon as I get out of class, I just walk up this hill, so that way I can give you guys the view, and then I just, you know, give you a quick update for the week and whatnot. But let's talk soon, guys. Hope everyone is doing good. Week 3 in Seoul done. 7 more to go. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.